organization or company should choose the competency assessment services also. In this video, what is the competency? The services is for whom organizations, maybe corporate company, at the same time different type of the education institutions, management institutions where the number of workforce are working. We define it, what are the benefit, which competency, how they will going to select it, which kind of the customized questions they could added it. This is about the first video. We discuss about how and what extent our competency services are the different. Now this is the second part of this video, and this second part, how we customize the questionnaires, how the competency is designed, how it is customized for the organization's need. We're going to discuss this through the website also. For that purpose, it is very I believe we have to be with our websites also. In this website, if you go and check our website, this website is the clearly about the mentions about the board for upskill corporate.hrmiles.com. This is our the website, and this website you're going to understand the competency, the next generation competency based hiring and development assessment. Now, as assessment, we are trying to find out the hidden trades, hidden motives, intents about the workforce also. And we clearly mentions, in order to achieve the organization goal, it is very essential to have the maximize or optimize the workforce potential also. And it is only possible when hiring employees, at the same time hiring executives and staff, even the existing staffs also, their competency is very essential. Now this website is giving the clear-cut idea about if we hire the good employees also, what should be the benefit, or what are the extent we go ahead with the competency feed. Suppose hiring record, our competency report gives the competency about the particular person is 91%. When we talking about the communication through our competency report, it gives the clear idea about through the artificial intelligences tools that the particular employee force or individual employees has the communication of the 60%. This is the beauty of our competency report. Now in the most important assessment criteria here, we clearly mentions how we have to be work out. I don't want to the repetition of the content of the first video. It is very clearly mentions in our the first video, though just this is a revision part. Companies, HR, organization, admin department give us, this is our the workforce, we want this type of the test, we want out of the 250, this is the competency we want to perform. After the selection of the competency or getting the competency, we prepare their report by adding of the customized questionnaires, maybe audio form, multi-choice question form, maybe the video forms. Then AI tools, at the same times our the psychologist team evaluate all this competency report. We prepare the report, we analyze it, and maybe the one-to-one discussion, or if company want, organization want to be the very confidential report, we keep it as a confidential also, and there will be the report is published. Now main questions arise in our mind. How he mentions the 250 plus the around the 300 competency report. Which are the competency? See, this is the competency, this is the assessment. Like here we clearly mention, suppose the person we want for the marketing communications, these are the tests also. Like the test name is digital marketing profile also, these are the tests. Now for the behavioral assessment, or in order to find out the behavioral trait in organizations, we believe assessment is for the 4 parameter. One, the technical skill, as like the digital marketing, we're going to check his communication, marketing skill, even the digital contents also. But most times, in order to find out the hidden traits, in order to find out the hidden objective of the workforce, it is essential to have understand the personality test. When we consider the personality trait or personality attitude of the person, apart from the IT profile or IT profiles here, this is a technical parameters we will going to find out. Even the company required, we need to find out the Python skills about the particular person also. Even the company want to check out the Node.js. This is a technical skill, and even by adding the customized questions, we could add these customized questions based on these parameters also. Now next part comes in the pictures. In order to find out the personality assessment or behavioral traits, what are the component we have? Just this is the one test, and it's the we could say the competency assessment, like the motivational and emotional intelligence. In motivational and emotional intelligence, again we have the workforce motivation assessment. Different types of the questions will going to add. It is a customized. At the same times, in order to find out the organizational values and culture, even we could add this type of the question. Almost these are the 250 assessment we could find out. Now I want we should go to the design part. How assessment will going to design from our end? And this is the platform is very we could say application based, very friendly platforms also. By understanding the platforms and the additions, deletions, and the choosing of the questions, it becomes the very easy to understand the question also. See, this is the interface of our the platforms also. I want to understand this platform is a dashboard, then create test, then create assessment. We have the resume screening also, then status flow is also. Now my main attention is to understand the dashboard one sections also, because in dashboards we design the questions. Again, we have the one options from our end depending upon the company's requirement. We create the assessment. IT workforce assessment is totally different, pharma workforce assessment is totally different. This is the already we created assessment to our clients also. This is for the Mandar, which is individual working in the R&D department of pharmaceutical company. We design the assessment for him. Also take the example of the marketing executives, their assessment for the marketing representative job. Definitely it is the technical skills. We check the technical skills. At the same time, we check the cognitive abilities also, problem solving or the critical thinking also. Apart from the department wise, just take the third assessment for the accountant educational institution. More than the 15 accountants are working. For them, we did the competency assessment for the accountancy, as accountancy is a technical skill. But apart from that one, the reporting to a senior is also a part. In order to have that kind of the quality, we add the customized questions in accountant assessment also. Now our job to understand the actual parameters to set the or to customize the competency assessment for the particular things. Now just take the example of the individual employees. And individual employees, suppose, as I clearly mentions, Mandar is the name of the employees. He is working in a pharma companies. And we have the two options as the pre-hiring assessment also, and those persons or those workforce already existing, already working in a company profile, we could assess them also. Now for the Mandar, this is the parameters. We define the industry, in which industry workforce are working, in this case pharma industry there. Now in which level he is working, this is the level of the management level. Third thing, what are the existing job role, is working in R&D department also. And after this one, we would like to assess these employees for the which parameters. In order to assess the employee, we want to assess this employees assessment category is the project management. If we select the project manager, this is the first profile we set for the individual employees also. And this test could be not more than, not only for the Mandar also, those are all the designated category, or those are in a category cadre of the research and development, maybe 30% or 40%, we could design the same customized questions for the all the 14 candidates also. Now after that, it is very essential to go for the generation of the AI generated test. It is clearly mentioned this test is the AI generated test, and this is the something different, something unique things, because to assess the employee is a regular job of the HR department. But this is the again behavioral assessment. Maybe there are the parameters of the bias or unbiasedness to judging the persons only from the personal backgrounds, also not only from the professional background, and that is the gap we are going to find out to judge the person, to assess the person from the professional background. If we find that the skill gap, and then we try our best way to fulfill that gaps also. Now in this case we're going to move for the next case. This is the AI generated test library, and just I mentioned as we have the profile of a person, we have the industry of the person, and which position he is working. System AI generated system automatically suggests us which kind of the recommendation is there. Just consider for R&D department assessment for the project report, system recommended it is very essential to calculate his organization value and the cultural assessment. In organization and cultural value, the test will be almost 15 minutes, and then out of there will be the 20 competencies also. Even our system recommended R&D department, the cadre, we could use their performance blockage assessment also. And in performance blockage assessment, we have the 17 competency. Now see how the 7 competency or 20 competency will go into the consider. Now out of the 20 competency, if the HR department or the decision making one for such type of the 14 employees who are working research and head department, we want to understand his self prioritization, then we could add or we could delete the self prioritization match also. This is one thing. If I want to be the add, we could add the self prioritization competency match also. Now second thing, just the open-mindedness competency, we want to add this competency in competency sheet also. We could do add this competency in these parameters also. These things we have to be the understand also. Now after these selections of these all parameters, this is the we consider all the green part, we could add it, red part we could delete it, and after the considerations of the all the blockage tests, either we choose the system recommended. Even some moment company may need to check the numerical abilities of the person when he is not in the admin job for the accountancy department, or just in order to check the his overall personalities for the particular job. Even the numerical ability could choose, but as a research and development department doesn't need the numerical ability, therefore system automatically does not select the numerical ability as part of the assessment also. This one thing we have to choose it. After the choosing this report, suppose I choose the almost the organizational values, then performance blockage, big 5 dual systems, and this is a test library. Now the next part, we have to choose the customized questions also. Now in customized questions, this is the all the customized questions we added. Which are the customized questions we are added? Here the complex challenges in research and training department, or it may be the what are the strategy do you manage your team effectively in a high pressure environment. This is a customized question. With the help of the HR department, we could add it or we could delete also. In order to check the assessment, or in order to have his evaluations on the essay base, explain your approach motivating a team when they face setbacks during the critical project. Just we mentions we want to check the all the employees in assessment for their project management for the research and development report. That is one of the things we check the how we motivating, or how you motivating such type of the teams also. These are the customized questions, and here clearly mentions which type of the customized questions we could add it. This is a type of the questions we could design or we could add in this system also, like customized questions, radio types, or we have the MCQ based questions. Not one options, more than the two options is needed in situational based test also. Even the essay type of the question is a part of assessment. Our artificial intelligence tools assess the essays on the given parameters also. Even some moment in order to check the listening ability, in order to check his communication, in order to check his the tone, or maybe the pronunciation, audio type of the questions we could add. Even in case of the video type of the questions, in order to check the we could say the leadership, the presentation skills, the communication, and even the file upload is the part to analyze his file, depending upon which parameter we receive from the company or HR department also. These are the customized questions. After the additions and deletion of the customized question, we shift to the next part. After the next part, this is the next part gives the publication part also. Though publication part is the second part, this is the analytics which comes in a picture. See, this is the analytics. For example, for the research and development departments, individuals, which sections, which tests we selected, which is clearly mentioned, which are the modules which are mentioned in modules, which are the competency we choose, it automatically we could visible through the analytics. Even in that moment we can edit the report also. Here is a options of the edit the report. Suppose we don't want to the planning and organization, we could cancel it. If even we don't want the adaptability, we could check it, we could the edit the report also. This is the report where overall a report parameter we could visible it, we could add it, like we have the customized questions, those questions we are added, and these questions comes in the picture. Therefore evaluations, it gives the overall parameters of the questionnaires, customized question as well as the default questions comes in this pictures also. Next part is part of our competency report is after the pressing the next button, we go for the publish the report also. In publications part, we get the clear cut ideas, whatever we mentions. This is the publications part we receive. This is the assessment for the home company, or company said for this type of the assessment 70 should be the benchmark. Those employees get the 70 or more than 70, they should be considered for the we could say the promotions, or maybe the salary increase or hike. This is the beauty of this product also. Even we can say the colors of the particular persons also. Even this benchmark, either it is a private or either it is a public. If it is a public, definitely it has the core systems, and this core system will be the here, and this we get the our the publish URL also. See, and this publish URL we share with the company HR department under the permission with the individuals who are the part of the assessment. In this assessment with the link could solve at any time, or we could design the times also in which time all the assessee will be present and they have to solve the types of the questionnaires also. And this is authorizations code we could provide to the employee. And suppose this is a link I copy it, and after the copy this link, we get the interface which we designed for the colors. Then we have to add the user ID, either sign in or the sign up also. See, this is the leadership assessment programs, and this is the interface link which we share with the particular organizations, hospitals, or maybe the educational institutions. And the employees or the workforce has to enter his name, then email ID, the phone numbers and password, and definitely authorizations code which is given by our end also. After the first time signing, and the already suppose one person is already signed, just take the example of the person who sign it. After the signing we get the code also, and this test will automatically will going to start for the particular person also. Just imagine this email ID. With the help of the email ID, I sign it and for each and everyone will be the same, and we could start the test also. Same, almost the test is given 45 minutes, 1 hour, and the basis of the questions design, which we could, after solving it, we get the result also, and your assessment is already completed. Maybe this test is available in Marathi, English, and the Hindi language also. Therefore, the first video gives why you should prefer our the assessment, and this is a second video how, with the help of the organization need, organization requirement, because we believe each and every organization's need is totally different. Their workforce priorities are different, their activities are different. On the basis of that one, it is very essential to have the customized questions. And customized question, it should not be the vague question, it should not be the only behavioral trait questions. We believe the question must be the technical skill, we believe some question must be the soft skills also. That is one of the reason to understand how we design the competency assessment through this video is give the clear cut idea about how and what way we could design the competency assessment test for your workforce also. And I believe if such type of the competency assessment will be for the workforce, definitely it will be produced in the better outcome, efficient productivity, and that is the something different about the competency report. And on the basis of evaluation, analysis, and the suggestion, I believe if the performance of the workforces increases, definitely the goal, organization goals, institutions goal, which they design for overall development, will definitely will be achieved in the coming days also.